Devontae Tank Davis. Let Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney know y'all ain't built like that, bro. Terence Crawford pulls up on Teofimo Lopez, gets called Kendrick Lamar, calls out Canelo Alvarez. Terence Crawford had a busy-ass weekend. He had a busy-ass Saturday night, bro. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video, turn on your notifications. Catch me live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30. I'm also live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm also asked that you join the channel as a member. Drop super chats and super thanks when you come by the live streams and the videos that we do. And hit me up if you want to debate. The email address is knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com. Or you could just pull up on the channel while I'm live and we can debate right then and there. But let's get it cracking. Look, bro. Terence Bud Crawford continues to, at this point, it's begging, bro. He's begging. He continues to beg for the Canelo Alvarez fight while also being disrespected by MMA and the UFC and ESPN. Oh yeah, and he also got into it with Teofimo Lopez. Let's start there. Teofimo Lopez, sit your ass down, bro. Bud Crawford checked him. We don't really need to go into that. Teofimo Lopez will get obliterated in a fight at 154 pounds against Terence Crawford. He need to sit the fuck down. Leave Terence Bud Crawford alone, bro. Leave him alone. Worry about guys at 140. Worry about Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, around your weight class. And then if you really want to go up in weight, bro, you talking all that shit, why don't you go up in weight and fight Jaron Boo Sanders? I hear he's looking for an opponent. Just the fact of the matter, right? So that's my thoughts on that. I ain't got much to say. Bud Crawford checked him. Wasn't really much going on. Bud Crawford checked him, and then they had to, like, he put his hand out there. I guess he was trying to mush Teofimo, or he might have been trying to slap him or whatever. Teofimo tried to hit his hand down. They got security in between them. Whatever, bro. Nothing happens. Now, off of that, two main things I want to talk about. First, let's talk about the utter disrespect of Terence Bud Crawford. How they call that man Kendrick Lamar? First of all, Kendrick Lamar is like 5'2". Second, matter of fact, I don't even know if it's really disrespectful to both of them. It's disrespectful to mistake Kendrick for Bud because Kendrick is just so much more of a superstar than Bud Crawford. But it's also disrespectful to mistake Bud for Kendrick because, bro, yo, the guy you sitting next to, Turki Al-Sheikh, he put up all the money for that event, bro. And this is supposed to be his guy. Terence Crawford is supposed to be Turki Al-Sheikh's guy. If I'm Turkey, I'm pissed at Dana White, ESPN, everybody, bro. He put up all this money for them to have a Noche event in the goddamn Sphere, bro. All this money, put up the bag. Dana White said they had already lost like $20 million. So he put up millions and millions and millions of dollars, and he ain't getting none of that money back. Because it ain't generate the revenue it need for him to make no money. So he gave up millions and millions and millions of dollars. And in a moment where they can help grow the name recognition of Terence Bud Crawford, help make him a bigger name, show he's at the fight, announce that he's at the fight, they say, Kendrick Lamar, bro. They say it's Kendrick Lamar at the fucking fight. Turkey ought to be pissed. It's just not a good time for Turkey. You got the bullshit with the pay-per-view and shit. Y'all keep saying he killing the game, bro, but I be killing y'all every time y'all say that shit, bro. Y'all think he killing the game while I'm killing y'all on this stupid ass shit y'all keep saying. The $15 pay-per-view, the Shakur Stevenson pullout. He lost money on the Terence Crawford Madrimov event. He lose money on the UFC Noche event, and then they can't even help grow his boxing, you know what I'm saying, power, because they don't even let you know it's Terence Crawford. They make you think that it's goddamn Kendrick Lamar, bro. In a perfect golden opportunity to get Bud Crawford some exposure, they dropped the ball. Turkey ought to be getting somebody fired. Whoever put that shit, the producer, the cameraman, whoever wrote the graphic, they had to write the graphic, put Kendrick Lamar accolades on that bitch, go through a whole producer and tell the camera to cut to him, say, hey, cut over there to Kendrick. It's people in the room doing this shit. Nobody in that room had the knowledge of combat sports to know, yo, that ain't Kendrick. Say, dog, that's Bud Crawford, bro. That's the #1 boxer in the world, bro. That's not Kendrick Lamar. Nobody could do that. Nobody in it, whoever was in that room, you need to be fired. You should have more knowledge of combat sports. I feel like everybody in combat sports that's producing any kind of combat sport event at that level, I feel like if you are producing a boxing event for ESPN or for DAZN or for Premier Boxing Champions, and John Jones walk into the building, everybody that's behind that camera, everybody, like, you should know who John Jones is, bro. And I ain't even gonna necessarily say behind the camera, but the producers that are producing that event should know who John Jones is, bro. Same thing for Terence Bud Crawford. Anybody in combat sports at the UFC level, ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports, no Jay's event at the Spear. Anybody from anybody from that arena, if Terence Crawford walk in, the producer should know that's Terence Bud Crawford. You put the little shit up on the screens, Terence Bud Crawford, former undisputed champion, current world champion, blah, 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 whatever. You let them know he in the building, bro. And they dropped the ball tremendously. It may seem like a small thing to you watching the video, but I promise Bud Crawford ain't like that shit. And I know Turkey spending all them millions. I know he ain't like that shit. Now let's talk about Canelo Alvarez. Bud, put me in the game, coach. Put me in the game, coach. Turkey on camera. Come on, Canelo, come on. That fight does nothing for Canelo Alvarez. At this point, Bud Crawford is just begging for a payday, bro. He's begging for Canelo Alvarez to give him a $20, $30, $40 million payday, whatever it is. That's all this shit is about, bro. This ain't about legacy. This ain't about wanting to prove that you the best. This is about, he know that Turkey done gave him a number. If I can get you the Canelo fight, I'll pay you this. And he want that bread. He want that bread. If I can get Canelo to fight you, this is what I'm willing to pay you to fight Canelo Alvarez. And he want that shit. But at this point, bro, what do we say about the 154-pound division? Bud Crawford fans not going to like this, but if he's openly and publicly talking about how bad he wants Canelo Alvarez, if his team is talking about how he might retire if he don't get Canelo Alvarez, should Sebastian Fundora still have to fight him as a mandatory? How can he, and why should he be able to hold his mandatory over Sebastian Fundora's head while publicly going after Canelo Alvarez? Should he be able to stay Sebastian Fundora's mandatory, and Sebastian Fundora can't do nothing, can't fight nobody, can't do nothing without being threatened to be stripped, while Terence Crawford goes and pursues Canelo Alvarez? I honestly feel like it should be an either or. Either you go after the Fundora fight and you unify, or if you're going to go after Canelo and try to make that fight, you go after Canelo and you try to make that fight. But why should Sebastian Fundora not be able to unify or not be able to defend his title and make a good payday? Why should he not be able to do that if Terence Crawford isn't even trying to fight him, at least publicly? I've been told that they are negotiating behind the scenes. We'll see what happens with that shit for Fundora and Bud Crawford. But if Bud Crawford truly only wants Canelo Alvarez like Turkey says, if he truly only wants Canelo Alvarez like he has called out multiple times, he ain't said shit about Fundora. If that's what he truly wants, then why should Fundora be made to wait on Bud Crawford? If Bud Crawford's team is actively trying to make the Canelo Alvarez fight, Sebastian Fundora should be allowed to fight someone else. And then, you know, if Bud Crawford come back to the table, still got his WBA belt, okay, cool. That's a great fight. I want to see that fight. But it doesn't look like that's what Bud Crawford is going after. Doesn't look like that's what he's pursuing. And so he shouldn't be able to keep Sebastian Fundora in his back pocket. I don't want the fight with Canelo Alvarez. I don't feel like it does anything for Canelo. But Bud Crawford fans are adamant about it. Bud Crawford is adamant about it. If he get the fight made, I'll be rooting for Bud. Because I don't like Canelo cherry picking Bud Crawford like that. And make no mistake about it, that is a cherry pick for Canelo Alvarez. A goddamn cherry pick if he decides to fight Terence Bud Crawford. It's a fucking cherry pick. Argue with your damn self. It's a cherry pick. Yes, I'm calling Bud Crawford a cherry pick for Canelo. 100%. 100%. Now, so I really don't have any problem with Bud Crawford continuing to call out Canelo Alvarez, other than where does that leave his campaign at 154 pounds? Where does that leave his campaign at 154 pounds? If he's putting his campaign on hold to go pursue Canelo, no one at 154 pounds, Fundora specifically, should have to hold for him. Now, okay, you pursuing Canelo, so what am I supposed to do? Just not fight anybody because the WBO might strip me if I fight somebody else? He shouldn't have to wait. But that's my thoughts on it, bro. I feel like Terence Crawford was disrespected by the UFC, by ESPN. I feel like they need to get that shit together. And I feel like the Canelo fight, if he going after it. He trying to get that bag, whatever. Just what about the other guys at 154 pounds, specifically Fundora? Why should he have to wait for Bud Crawford to make his decision or get the Canelo fight or not get the Canelo fight? We need some clarity so that the division can continue to move on because, yes, I want to see Sebastian Fundora versus Terence Bud Crawford. I think that's a hell of a fight. I think that's a very good fight. But if Bud is going to do his own thing, shit, Fundora versus Errol Spence, sign me up. Sign me the fuck up. Why not? Fundora versus a Jermell Charlo, shit, sign me the fuck up. Sign me up. Why should everybody wait if Bud Crawford ain't even trying to fight his next fight in the 154-pound division? That's where I'm at with it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Comment below, smash like, sub up. I'll see y'all soon. Peace. Gervonta Tank Davis. Let Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney know y'all ain't built like that, bro.